Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the CADA Draft League. We are in week 5, we are doing very well with a positive 3-1 record coming out of that week 4, with the Bastiodon pulling its thing out and getting into massive damage throughout most of the battle. This week we are having to bench it. I didn't think it was doing too much my opponent could bring because they have got a very strong Sun Core with that Walking Wake and a Lucan Hisui powered up by a Torkoal, which is going to be something I have to try and meander my way through and make sure that I'm not completely destroyed by it from that turn 1. So in order to beat that, I've got a few text, tips and tricks going through the team, which I will reveal some through the battle. There's one which I don't want to say just quite yet, because even though I want to keep, whoever does watch this, surprise, so I'll surprise myself if it does actually work. But of course, the rest down the line, we have got that Clefable, really good follow me, can help me get some setup going. We have got the Noivern, which is there just because it has really good resistances into most of the Pokemon there, and if it does outspeed the Walking Wake, or you can get a follow me off and redirect away the Draco Meteor, then you can just knock out your own Draco Meteor. And you got the Trick Room Core there, the Ursaluna Blood Moon, plus the Faradraft, and I do believe actually quite a fast fast Ursaluna I went with. Just cover some bases with Tailwind being on the team, and then Infernape there, just kind of, again, a fire type, take advantage of the sun that's coming our way, and can just do a jack of all trades. It can, get rid of things, it can keep things going. I believe it is a mixed attacker I went for, just because there are some Pokemon that are weak to its physical moves, some Pokemon that are weak to its strong special moves. But we'll have to see if that is, it is very successful. This is one of my matchups where I have to put a lot into, because the Glasgow Gengars, who I'm facing this week, are one of the current top tier teams, and I wanted to try and topple them so I can put myself at the top of that table. So I'm going to get ready and organise a battle with my opponent, and we'll see how far I can take it from there. Hopefully it is another W to keep that win streak going. Okay, here we are, this game 1 now, and looking at it, as a lot of Pokemon are expected to be coming right in front of us. We have got that Walking Wake is right there. We have got the Sun Core, should I say. I'm just going to save myself the breath. The Sun Core is there, so one of my tech can be very good. We've got the Rotom, which is something that I did do some calcs for, and we can just break through, I think, the right criteria. Inferno can break through it. As in a Blood Moon, once it gets to that Ice type weakness and get through it. Noivern can have a bit of a struggle with it, but we can maybe get stuff to go over. Let's make it fire. No, I made it flying Terra type. Oh, it's too proud of me. I think I've got to do the Terra type on that. Everything else should have the right Terra types. Yeah, everything has the right Terra types. Infernape is Choice Scarf and has that Terra Blast, which can really put a bit of an annoying situation on for that Walking Wake if it has some of this booster activator, or if it's a special attack booster. Yeah, there's a lot of things there I can really work around. Fake Out coming out from the Tinkaton is going to be annoying, but I can work with that because, like, Faradraft, we want a Sap Tip of Faradraft actually to stop the Lilligant a little bit more, so that could be fun. We can catch you off guard. I think looking at this though, I think I can lead with, I'm going to go with one of my tech leads, and in the back I'm going to bring my Trick Room mode, because that then just covers the situation where if they get Trick Room up, and also just allows me to put that pressure down on that turn 1. So I can not straight away reveal my tech, maybe save that for a game 2 or game 3, or if I do reveal it now, it forces the hand of my opponent going into that game 2 and game 3 to not bring their weapon mode. Can you go, yeah. Okay, so we did miss out team preview on this battle, jumping straight into that turn 1. There was a bit of an error in team preview, which I did record, but then didn't really get the chance to go through it. But we do see the Sun lead is coming out straight away. and I feel super safe going for my tech. I've revealed it now, but that's fine, and I'm okay with that. So we can get that going. I don't want to lose my fairy typing just too yet. I'm gonna go for the meteor beam into Torkoal. It goes to that protect, that's fine, we get our boost. There goes that trick. So we are gonna give it that utility umbrella, and Hydro Steam does nothing with that damage going through, that +1, which is gonna be great going into that walking wake now. Yeah, I kind of got a lock off on turn 1. I'm going for a party shot into Torkoal and then just a Moonblast into that walking wake. Now, my opponent in chat is reacting very, very vigorously to the umbrella. This is one of the things I was banking on. My opponent maybe not knowing what the not wanting to know. Oh, I've lost words there. We're banking on my opponent not knowing what the utility umbrella does. It's such a good item, and it's like it works so well into walking wake given its interaction with the weather claws. Oh, you do have to see as Tinkaton comes in there, so we are going to be getting a parting shot off of that Tinkaton, making sure it's not doing all too much damage. I will bring Ursaluna in. I don't feel overly threatened by things. Flamethrower goes into that slot, does a fair chunk of damage. Moonblaster does get the knockout onto the walking wake, which is a-okay for me. And I believe I'm speedy. Yeah, I'm speedy Ursaluna, which I went for just in case there was a any sort of shenanigans or trick with Tailwind, we can go up. But I'm going to switch now into Farigiraf, go for a Terra Water, and I'm just going to Flamethrower the Tinkaton to, actually no, because, no, I'm not. I'll do the switch. I'm going to go Terra Water in case you go for your big hammery move, and I'm going to Flamethrower the Rotom. Because I can take more hits from the Tinkaton than I can from the Rotom. If it goes with Terra Ghost, that's fine. We've got the Sun Up, we've got the +1. Fake Out, we've revealed we're not the right ability. Again, that they could try and bring that down to incompetence. But I'm fine with that, because I'm just going to go for a... I can't even go for Hyper Voice on you, actually. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I'll go for Helping Hand Moonblast into the Rotom. Go for Electro Up, so we're going to be slower than that Torkoal most likely. Moonblast gets knockout. See, what is our speed? 54, and yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going for a Hyper Voice, get some damage going down, and then Flamethrower into Tinkaton. Tinkaton Hammer, we live, which is really nice. Flamethrower puts it on 25%, doesn't get a knockout. Hyper Voice doesn't get it either. And oh, there was a Flamethrower there for a burn. Okay. This was one of those turns I think I can just sack something off. I'm gonna go for the Hyper Voice, and then I'm just gonna go for a I'll go for the Flamethrower here into Tinkaton just to try and get rid of it. Play Rough goes into that slot there. Hyper Voice doesn't get the Tinkaton, but I think where I'm speed mode on this, I should be fine. I'm gonna fake out. I'm gonna fake out the Tinkaton because I know I'm not gonna be faster than that. And then I'm just gonna go for Blood Moon to Torkoal. Yep. Fake out, Tinkaton goes 2%. That's gonna be annoying. Oh, we've got a life orb actually. I didn't realise that. I'll parting shot the Tink, and then I'll. This is. I'm in a rough one now. I'm gonna parting shot Tink just to get its stats down, and Torkoal I don't think it's. I'm going for Earth Power into you. I think maybe getting rid of the Tinkaton was the move there. Yeah, getting rid of Tinkaton was the move there, unfortunately, because of the damage pressure there. The protect was coming. What did Tinkaton reveal? Gigaton Play Rough. So that could have been Assault Vest. Gigaton guess I can play into that game 2 knowing it protects, but I'll quickly jump into that game 2 and I'll join everyone there. Okay. Game 2, we kind of revealed our tech, but it's just so good into this matchup. I don't need to go for that trick room mode. I'm just gonna go for, I think I'm gonna go for the super speedy mode. I'm gonna go Morgrem plus Infernape. No, I'm gonna go Morgrem Noivern and then in the back Clefable Infernape. That just puts loads of speed pressure. Like, we still have the slow mode in the Clefable, but honestly I'm okay with that regardless. Okay, so that's how they would know that. Oranguru and okay. I'm gonna go for Fake Out into Tinkaton. So, I'll go Taunt so you can try and figure out what's going there. Oh, they've really got me with this one actually. Because I can't stop Trick Room going up and I don't bring my Trick Room mode. Yeah, I think my opponent actually locked us in from turn 1 here. Because I know that's probably going to be inner focus. There's no way stopping that from being inner focus. I'm going to try for the taunt to stop Trick Room. We haven't revealed taunt yet. And I can't play. Yeah, it's going to have to be taunt, and then I'm going to switch in Clefable to try and. Yep, they just get Trick Room up on that turn 1, which is really, really hard for us to try and work around. I'm going to go for Parting Shot, I'm going to Terra Water, and I'm going to Meteor Beam into your Oranguru. Probably Noivern comes in, because it's actually the slowest thing we have. Taunt Noivern, yeah, that's okay. Meteor goes into Guru, but I just wanted to have that boost is what I wanted. And I'm going to go for an Air Slash into Guru, and I'm going to go... I'm actually going to double up into this slot. Because Guru I don't think actually really touches us, and Tinkaton was the problem that we were facing in this battle. Okay, so Rotom coming in, which is going to be hit with 2 very strong fire type attacks. There's the first one, because down to 30%, gets its Citrus Berry, and here comes the second one. Puts it down to only 12, which is a-okay. So I'm going to bring in, I don't know the rest of Blizzard, so I'm going to go for Flamethrower in that slot, and I'm going to switch into Infernape here. I lose my boost, but I'm okay with that. Psychic, yep. And they go for a Discharge at Symbiosis all along. Okay, right, yeah. So I can come over this, I can go for that Taunt onto Oranguru, make sure it's not doing much else after this turn. And I believe it was Overheat that we prepped for Tinkaton. But I'm going to go for Flare Blitz just so I'll down the Tinkaton anyway. We're talking to Tinkaton, we assumed it was probably going to be the Assault Vest item. Neg 1 speed 148. So we do underspeed a max speed Tinkaton now. I'll switch out to you, and then I think just gun for that Flare Blitz really. They got us into Infernape though, so they were just going to let me get a Taunt off, which... Okay, like you revealed the Symbiosis, Telepathy, whatever one it is, and you were just going to let me get Taunt off in that turn. I don't think I'm the biggest fan of that, but it is what it is. I'm going to go for the Flamethrower and Flare Blitz into this slot. I'm not a massive fan of that turn, but like that might just be me down to copium, I guess. Like the fact that they just let me like go for that taunt on that turn. But yeah, I have like nothing that can break through this. I can go for a parting shot onto the Tinkerton to try and neuter it, but I'm assuming it's like super bulky and I just cannot break it one bit. Had I have known that there was going to be the fake out Infernape, I would have just gone for Taunt, gave myself a couple more turns to work around Trick Room, but I don't know. It is what it is. Like, my opponent's played really, really well to put himself into position, and like, I'm just going to go for the Flamethrower again. Like, it's perfectly fine. Just Psychic will get the knockout. That was a hard one to kind of work around. I'm not too sure how I could have done better in that. I think maybe preserving things better. Maybe in that game 2 where they played that mind game of not bringing their Trick Room mode, forcing me to bring my fast mode. That was really good adaptation by then. But yeah, it worked out for them. Like I said, I was caught off so easily by that Trick Room mode in game 2. And that gives us our second loss of the season. Of course, we can bounce back from that, and I will try and bounce back from that. We have learned a lot from these matches. So going forward, I'm going to try and push above and beyond, keep that X into record, try and slip into another top cut in the CADA Draft League. But of course, until then, I will have to keep up my practice and keep up everything. So before week 6, I'll make sure to really grind my matchups, and I'll see everybody on the flip side.